Good evening, and welcome to the final episode of this one year. Episode 365. This is one solid year of blogging or vlogging or some sort of video every single day. No stillages. So today, rather than have some greatest hits, whatever, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this little bad boy here. This is a Lumu light meter that I picked up, mainly so I can check my color balance. Oh, man, let's get itchy nose. So right now, what I'm shooting on is the GH5, obviously here, and I did my white balance with. Hold on a second. With a color checker. So I got this little chart here and a little gray card. So I use the camera sensor to test this out, and this is what it says. There's a proper white balance. The exposure should be pretty spot on. I'm at 50th of a second, f2.0, ISO 640. Now, right now, looking at the meter, it says I'm about to stop underexposed. However, if I fill the face of my screen with my hands up here, so it's just a little more brighter, then I'm about on exposure. So that's how this looks. And in a second, we're going to test out against this thing. Now, unfortunately, the camera won't tell me what the actual color temperature is. When you do the custom white balance, it just goes, oh, it's custom white balance, sets it. It doesn't tell me what the settings are, which is a real pain in the butt, especially when I want to match cameras, because I want to pick one and then go with it across multiple cameras and not do the little custom setting off 3 or 4, because for all I know, Panasonic and Sony don't use the same little algorithm, and one of them might be off. I'd rather have all of them off by the same amount than have one right, one wrong. Now, with the little camera meter, you have a lovely little app here, and then you plug in this little bad boy. So, this is the exposure version. So if we do send video, and we're going to go to, let's see, this is all correct here. So go through set up your settings here. So I've got at 50th a second, ISO 400, 24 frames a second. Now, this lens actually is wide open at f2. So we'll see what it says when I do this action here. We go, hold on, here. Let's see. And it says I should be at f2. That's not too bad. So I'm spot on that one. Now, in order to color, you turn the around, or I think you just turn the phone around actually. So holding our app here, it's pretty tricky. There's actually a lot of stuff in here. You got photo, strobes, all deal. Goes that flash, color temperature mode, and this gives you. I don't know if you can see this. It might be too bright here. Yeah, it's probably a little overexposed. This gives you a color temperature in Kelvin and your shift. So green, magenta. So if I do that with the same lighting here and hit the little button, this says so I should be at 3600 Kelvin with this light and 1/10 of a shift towards magenta. So give me a second here. I'm going to reset this up and we'll see if this looks any different or the same. Be right back. All right. That was a little more of a pain in the ass than I thought, as I've never actually adjusted the white balance on this camera that way. It took me a second to find the actual Kelvin adjustment. So seeing as I'm recording this vlog, I can't tell by looking at the screen whether it's changed at all or if it's the same. It looks like it might be a little more magenta-y than before, maybe, but I'm going to color correct it so it's not, you guys aren't probably, hopefully you guys won't see the difference. Hopefully it's spot on, because that would be really, really rocking if this thing actually worked the way it's supposed to. I've only read a couple reviews of this thing, and actual like really in-depth reviews. I only found one like actual good review, which is by a guy by the name of Photo Joseph. He has a channel on YouTube. Fantastic, really, really great photographer and videographer, and just great educator, I should say. He like does really cool like in-depth tutorials and stuff. And he actually used one of these things and then A/B'd it against the camera sensor, threw it on scopes, and you really see that there was a shift in these things. So it wasn't spot on. I don't care if it's 100% dead accurate. I just want to be able to get multiple cameras with the same look. That's kind of the big thing for me, is so I can go, so I get this thing and this and the Sony to be agreeable. So hopefully we got that one. So it's not my last cup of coffee, but I'll probably have one more in the morning. But I'm trying to kill off my milk before I leave because I'm gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So And I'm out of beer. So coffee again. Tomorrow will be a whole new thing. Not really that new. I guess I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing tomorrow. Like my biggest change here is I'm just dropping all the information off the front of this damn thing. So it's just gonna be a number and then whatever the day is. I'm not gonna have the date anymore because it's kind of a pain in the butt. I think part of the thing was actually why I skipped the number months ago is because I like when you're touring, like the date doesn't mean squat. Like the day of the week doesn't mean squat. It's like it's either a gig day or a day off. And so a lot of times, like if I'm posting late at night, I have to go like, okay, what's the date again? Okay, what's the episode number? And then if you're a little tired, you might go, okay, was that the number of the last one, or is it the number supposed to be today that I remember? And I put the wrong number in, obviously. So I'm just gonna change this around. So tomorrow will be 366, and maybe 0366 because I just remember at some point next year it'll be 666. Maybe we'll just do an episode on Black Sabbath or something that day. Yeah, so it'll just be 366, and then probably drag to Seattle or whatever I'm doing tomorrow. But with that, I'm going to take a look at this in the computer and see how accurate this is. Hopefully it's spot on. So the screen's kind of hard to tell. I don't know, but like hopefully it's better than it was before, or just either way it'll be accurate. I think it's a kind of cool little device, and I intend to put this to good use. I'm very happy to know that my exposure is actually right, because that's one of the hardest things I've had with this thing is making sure the exposure is spot on. This I think will be really helpful with the Sony with shooting S-Log, because that's like real pain in the ass to tell. You're supposed to shoot like 2 stops overexposed. It's already at ISO like 1600 to begin with, or 800 or something stupid. And then you throw on the fact that you're looking at a histogram that's super squashed. I can't tell 99% of the time if I'm shooting until it says I'm 2 stops over, but it always feels like it's complete guesswork, and I'm tired of guesswork. I'd rather be able to know that I'm spot on or know that I'm spot off, whatever. I just want to know like where I'm at so I know what I'm doing. It's which is the reason why I bought a color light meter. Yeah, and so anyways, with that, I've been rambling on for a good 6 minutes now. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for joining me for this last year. I totally appreciate it. We're up to like 160 today or something. It's like, I don't know, it's growing pretty fast after the last couple weeks. And it's been fun. Like I'm actually really enjoying this. I didn't really know what to expect doing this, other than knowing some days me pulling teeth to do this, because sometimes it is. And a lot of you have seen those episodes where I'm just like, oh good God, I don't know what to talk about today. I'm bored, or didn't do shit. I was on the couch way long, or it was a submarine ride, and I, on a tour bus, and it was boring. But it's been an interesting, cool challenge, and I look forward to see what's next. I would say this year there's gonna be probably less videos. I probably will take a day off periodically, just to be able to have a day where I'm not going, I have to fucking post something by the end of the day, or ruin my streak. I might just say screw it. I might take tomorrow off. I might say, you know what, just to take the pressure off and just take tomorrow off. Then again, I might want to film while I'm driving and post it tomorrow night. We'll see. But thank you all. Appreciate it. And I shall see you all probably tomorrow. See ya. Bye.